Your Excellencies, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 15th Annual Gala Dinner of the Brazilian Chamber of Commerce of the Embassy of Brazil in London. I would like to salute His Excellency Khaled Al-Duaizan, Ambassador of Kuwait and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, in whose name I also salute my friends and fellow ambassadors from South America, from Central America, from South Africa, Russia, and China, who are here with us tonight. A special salutation to the guest of honor, the Right Honorable Kenneth Clark, Minister of State, Ambassador Alan Charlton, Her Majesty's Ambassador to Brazil, all my friends in the Foreign Office, especially Alex Ellis, the future Ambassador to Brazil. I would also like to pay tribute to the Brazilian Chamber and the trade promotion sector of the Embassy of Brazil for once again organizing this event, especially to Mr. Jaime Goldstein, who is the chairman of the Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, and to Rodrigo Azeredo, who is the minister in the embassy responsible for all of these matters. The Personality of the Year Gala has long established itself as the main event in London of the Brazil-UK bilateral commercial, financial, and business agenda. Each year we distinguish two personalities from the UK and Brazil who have particularly contributed to the increased relation between our countries. As Jaime has already pointed out, this year we're very honored to have two very prominent businessmen from BG and from Cosan and Raízen, who have done an enormous work to prosper and to foster the bilateral relations in this dimension. The past year since we held this event last year has been very eventful, both in the UK and in Brazil. We had the Diamond Jubilee for the commemoration of the Queen's 60th birthday as Queen. We had the Olympic Games, which were wonderfully well in the UK. In Brazil, we had the Rio +20 conference, and we had a number of other eventful activities throughout the year. It was also a very important year for bilateral relations. We had a number of reciprocal visits of many ministers. You know that for the past 3 years, the number of reciprocal ministerial visits has been at least 2 times as much of the previous years. So we have a very pick-up period of increased relationships. And we also had, most importantly, the visit of President Dilma Rousseff to London and the visit of Prime Minister Cameron to Brazil. So they have been a very important year. As you know, in spite of the fact that we have a very broad and growing bilateral agenda, it's still the energy sector that concentrates most of the investments in Brazil from the UK, and many of the attentions of Brazil to the UK are also related to that sector. Petrobras is a big purchaser of technology, of industrial goods and services in the UK, especially in Scotland and Aberdeen, and investment from the UK to Brazil in this sector has been growing very significantly. We are honored to be able to have here tonight the BG Group and its previous CEO, Sir Frank Chapman, who has contributed very significantly to make sure that BG had a very active participation in Brazil, as has been shown. You may not know, but today and tomorrow, we are witnessing bids for new concessions of oil explorations and research. And of course, we hope that BG has provided some bids and has done well. Perhaps we shall know tomorrow. On the other hand of the spectrum is Mr. Rubens Ometo, who has a long tradition as one of the Brazil's most important businessmen in different sectors, especially in the ethanol and sugar sector. As you probably are aware, Brazil has made a revolution in this area since the 70s. We have developed a very sophisticated ethanol industry. We have correspondently fitted our automobile fleet to be fueled by ethanol and now by flex fuel, which means that they can accommodate any sort of fuel or combination between gasoline and ethanol. And Mr. Rubens Ometo has played a very significant part in ensuring that the Brazilian production becomes continuously modern, updated, and competitive. We are witnessing promising new events in Brazil that probably will point to an increasing participation of ethanol and COSAN and all of the activities related to Mr. Rubens Ometo's industries are directly in the center of this effort. So I wish you all the best, and I hope you enjoyed this annual gala dinner tonight. Thank you very much.